Hey just fam, it's your girl Mwii and I am back with another video for you guys. My camera was being a little bit funny, so I'm sorry for being a bit flustered, but yeah. Hi guys, I am back with another video and sorry, I need to make a better way to like wear these bandana tops without struggling like this. But anyway, as you can see from the title below, first of all, hi guys, welcome to my channel. Be sure to subscribe because we need to be supporting each other. Support your sis. Not just for a minute, I need the support. JK, but yeah, be sure to subscribe to the channel, be a part of the Just fam, like this video, comment down below what some of your pet peeves or things that bother you, because some things have been bothering me and like I just let it build up, but really I need to talk about it now because yeah, I need to talk about it now. But okay, let's get into this video. I have my little journal here, I have my notes, and I'm gonna be discussing some things that irritate me, that bother me, that upset me, that frustrate me, and it's like, why is this even a thing? Why is this even going on? Like, why are people even doing this? But people do it, and some people do it to me, and I'm here to talk about it because ish. Okay, so number one, this one, I'm sorry, I'm just the type of person where if you have a relationship with me and you know me as a person, then you will know that it's not every day that I want to talk to you. Like, you will know that it's not every day that I want to see you. It's not every day that I want to hang out with you. There are very few people, and like I've also just reached this stage in my life where there are very few people who I actually want to spend a lot of time with, because there's some people who I've spent a lot of time with and it's like right now I don't need to spend as much time with them. Like, we already spend enough time together, you know, we can be apart. And there are people who it's like just our few minutes kicking is good, move on to the next thing, like that's good for us. And others just maybe once in every 10 years. But it's okay, it's no hard feelings, it's just the vibes, you know. Like, I go with vibes, and if your vibe and my vibe are just not on the same vibe, we're not going to vibe. You get me? Okay, so for me, one thing that really bothers me is if we haven't spoken in a minute, we haven't talked in a minute. And first of all, the reason why we haven't spoken is because you've done me dirty. This is the one, like, this one I need to get off my chest. You've done me dirty. And then you feel like, okay, couple of weeks have passed, you know, the air is clear. No, for me, honey, it's still in the air for me. It's still up in the air for me. It's just that I've reached the point where when people offend, certain people offend me on purpose. Like, before I used to think people make mistakes, no. But certain people I've noticed, they do shit to me on purpose. And I'm at the stage where like, I'm tired of always coming to apologize, always coming to bring up the situation. Now I'm at the point where it's like, nah, you're grown, you knew what you were doing, you're gonna address it. You're gonna come to me, come up to my face, be woman, be man enough, be grown up enough, and be like, I fucked up, I'm sorry. But there are people who feel like they can get away with doing shit to me, and I just reached the point where it's like I now just look at people. Like, I don't feed them my energy, I just look, because it's like, wow, you really think I'm an idiot? Where we haven't spoken in 6 weeks and then you just want to hit me up on some, oh hey, I like your wig, or oh hey, I like your clothes, or oh hey, cute whatever. Like, just like starting a conversation by commenting on something, and it's like, but you haven't apologized for what you said to me. I still remember. Like, it's... And the fact that you even felt comfortable enough to say that shit to me. Hello? What? The fact that you are comfortable enough to violate my property. The fact that you are comfortable enough to lie to my face and try to put it on, oh, it was bad quality, oh, it wasn't made well, oh, I walk on eggshells around you. No. No. I'm sorry. No. You guys need to realize the messed up things you've done to me. Come to me first with an apology, and then we can discuss whatever it is that you want to know from me, whatever it is you want to find out. Like, if you want to find out about the wig, I've posted it. I've made a review about the wig, and I've put down links to the wig as well. So there you go. Like, you don't really need to hit me up on certain things, because certain things I'm either gonna post a video about it, or I'm gonna tweet about it, or we're gonna talk. But if we have kiki conversation, it's like, it shouldn't even be strained. But the fact that, I don't know. Maybe you guys feel like I'm overreacting, but like, for me, it's just, why? Like, why are you... It's just, I just feels like they're just bothering my energy on purpose. It's like y'all just trying to make me mad for no reason. Like, y'all actually want me to be mad. Y'all want me to rant. Y'all want me to be upset. And what? Anyway, that got me a little bit heated. I need to calm down. The second thing that annoys the hell out of me is people purposely starting drama. So it's like, you're bored, because really you just have to be bored, because you're so bored that you want to come up with something just to start drama. How? Like, why? Like, it makes no sense. Like, it makes no sense to me how you can purposefully want to start drama in someone else's life, especially if it's someone like their life doesn't really necessarily affect yours in any way whatsoever, but you want to add your 2 cents and you want to start drama. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, it baffles me, where it's like everyone is chilling, where it's like there'll be those people where everyone is chilling, everyone is having a good time, and then they'll come in and bring up some old issues that is like, it was talked about, it was resolved, but they bring it up in a way that the person gets triggered and it becomes a problem again. And it's like, what are you actually trying to achieve? Like, when you want to start drama for other people, like, are you that bored? Like, do you actually enjoy being angry? Do you enjoy yelling? Like, do you feed off the energy of people acting crazy? What's going on? Like, when did people love chaos so much? I don't understand. When do people love chaos so much? It just baffles me. Like, yeah, I was a dramatic kid, and I used to be a dramatic kid in high school. But I never loved drama the way some people be loving drama like this. And at grown ages too. Like, in high school, I was childish. It's one thing to love drama while you're childish. It's a completely other different story if you're an adult and love drama. Because it's, yeah, Real Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives is like good entertainment. Like, it's funny. But even then, sometimes the drama be hurting people. Those people be real ass people, real life ass people, and the way it's edited as well. It's edited for our entertainment, but those edits be affecting and hurting real ass people in real life. So it's like, you see them talk about this, but then you, in your mediocre ass life, you want to start drama when you could be living a life of peace that you so crave for, but you're the one starting drama. Anyway, let me move on because this is gonna end up being a long video. I'm already 10 minutes in and I still have a few more points. So let's keep going. Next thing that grinds me to the bone is people who are entitled and lack empathy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, to some certain extent, I had a certain level of privilege, especially in Zambia. I had a certain level of privilege because my dad made a name for himself and he had a certain level of success. So I did have a certain level of privilege in Zambia. But coming to Canada and having lived in Canada in the past 6 years, that privilege out of the window. But that privilege has also somewhat helped me survive in Canada for as long as I've been here. But I do acknowledge the level of privilege and areas of privilege that I have. But that does not make me any less empathetic to other people and other people's struggles, other Zambian struggles, other people in Canada, other people in Canada struggles. Like, I acknowledge other lifestyles, other cultures, how other people live. I don't live on that stitch up like, oh my god, like, you haven't traveled? Oh my god, me and my this is my family's like, I've never been one of those kids. But there are people who just lack education and lack decency and lack the common humanness to just unlearn the bullshit that they have learned. Because I can admit there's some bullshit beliefs that I learned as a kid where it's like, now that I'm grown and now that I've been through life, seen things, done things, bullshit, all bullshit. And it's like, so if I'm able to do that, how is it that we still have people, like, perfect example, the Black Lives Matter movement, and how we'll have the all life privileged people come in, all lives, and it's like, y'all really that stupid to like not see, to really not see, to ignorantly not see and listen to what's in front of your face, because it's in our faces, it's right there. But there's still people, entitlement and lack empathy, and it's like, knock that out, unlearn the shit you learned, clean your mind. People just think clean your mind is just stuck on, oh, no more cursing, no more dirty talk, oh, don't watch porn. No, clean your mind isn't just for that, honey. Clean your mind is for having that bias of, oh my gosh, light-skinned girls are like this or that. Oh my gosh, dark-skinned girls like this or that. Oh my gosh, Latinas that. That's the clean your mind that you need to do. Clean your mind is getting the stuff out of the gutter, where it's like you look at a girl, like you see a girl who looks like me and you immediately assume a whole list of things about me. Like, face beat with this makeup and with this top, just looking at me, I can already tell there'll be so many things that people will have to say about me. Whereas if I have no makeup on, if I have my natural hair out and like a regular outfit or my African outfit on, I'll have a whole other things, a whole other list of judgments written on my face. And it's like, that shit right there. Why should I have judgments based on if I have a wig on and I have my face beat like this, or if I have no makeup on, my short hair and crust in my eyes? Both of them are still me. Both of them are still parts of me. One is just me after I've spent time doing makeup, doing my face, doing my hair and everything, and another one is when I've just woken up in the morning. Entitlement and lack of empathy. It just been that, like dead that. People need to be empathetic, and like people that refuse to be empathetic, because realistically we all have the capability to be empathetic, but people that actively refuse to be empathetic are just people that refuse to allow their emotions to, like, they don't even allow themselves to feel, quite frankly. Like, they don't allow themselves to really be happy. Like, yeah, they'll have a good time, but they won't actually allow themselves to enjoy the moment. Like, they won't actually allow themselves to really be angry or at something. They might be bothered or irritated, but they won't actually feel the emotion that they're meant to feel. And that in itself causes a whole other problem. So it's like, honey, okay, so the battery cut off as I was blabbering. But yeah, continuing on things that bother me. So last thing that really bothers me, or has been bothering me lately, is people having ridiculous expectations for you, or even self expectations that are just ridiculous. Like, it's like, sometimes I've had the thought in my mind of like, oh, you're 24 now and you haven't achieved certain things, and then I start being hard on myself and thinking like, oh, okay, now I can't, like, if I haven't done it now, then I can't do it. And it's like, no, that's actually annoying. Like, thinking like that is actually not good. It's a toxic trait. It's something that you need to nip in the bud quickly. And also having unrealistic expectations for others, be it family, be it romantic relationships, be it platonic relationships. Just having expectation for like ridiculous expectations for others is like, and trust me, there's a difference between having standards and expectations. Standards is just letting people know like, hey, this is what I did, this is what I can agree with, this is what I don't agree with, it is what it is. Like, there's no if or but, there's no questioning about it. And people let each other know from the get-go, or they learn over time what works for people and what doesn't work for people, and they go with that and they run with that. But if you know all of that about a person, you then can't come, and those are standards, but you then can't come and expect them to do things that are, and most times expectations that people have of others are usually of things where the person would normally not even do that, or they wouldn't even end up doing that or even going in that direction. That's where the expectation comes from, because you're taking away from who the person actually is and building this imaginary version of them that you have in your mind. And it's like, no, kill that fantasy version in your head and look at the real person for who they are and what they bring to the table and what they've been through. Because people's life experience kills all expectations. That's just the reality of it all. Because you can expect someone to do a certain thing, but then you look at their life history and that said certain thing is actually a traumatic experience for them, and they don't really, they've detached from that. Like, they've moved past that in their life, they're past that stage, they don't even focus on those things anymore, and yet you're that person who's expecting them to provide those things for you. Like, kill those expectations. This is one thing for sure that, like, I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn through myself. Like, just being annoyed with people having expectations of me and for me, where I had to look at myself and be like, okay, do I actually have certain expectations for people? And how I checked myself and realized that I had certain expectations for people is, have you ever been in a situation with a friend and you're doing something together and that friend didn't do what you thought they were going to do? There in itself is an expectation that wasn't fulfilled, and it's like, kill that. You need to look back at moments where you got upset at your friend over things that it wasn't necessarily their fault. Like, they were just doing their own thing. Like, getting upset, oh, why haven't they replied immediately? People have work, people have lives, especially if you know, like, let's say if you know your friend has a kid. You can't expect your friend who has a kid, like a young kid at that, they're taking care of their baby, to expect them to always be on the phone replying or messaging you. or you can't expect your friend who's in the middle of exams to be available for long FaceTime calls when they need to study. Especially if you're gonna call them and you're not even gonna help them study. Dead that expectation of feeling, oh, this person doesn't like me anymore, this person doesn't. No, people have lives. People have lives, and to be human, you need to actually talk to the person and say, hey, what's going on with you? How's life? And actually listen. Listen and hear what they're saying to you. Like, don't just be there pretending to listen or half listening or selective listening. No, listen to everything they have to say and understand what they're saying to you. Trust me, a lot of things in this world would be good if the 4 things that I talked about did not happen. And it's just a matter of people learning. And my videos is, I feel, the furthest I can contribute as to teaching people, because I've also reached this stage where I think I make things, like, I think I'm pretty clear on the type of person I am, the type of things that I like, what I don't like, things that I would find annoying, things that I wouldn't find annoying, and things I would find interesting. Like, I feel I'm pretty clear on that. And I feel like at this point, if you've known me for a certain amount of time, I don't have to explain myself. I really don't. If you really want to understand more, you can ask me like what you want to know, and I can talk to you about it. I'm an open book. I can talk about things that have happened in my life. I share things. Like, you can ask my close friends. I share things with them, especially when I'm in the mood to like have a long girl chat on the phone. I'm an open book, but a lot of people run on assumptions with me, and I'm sick of it. Like, why you gotta assume, honey? Just ask me. Like, why are you assuming? Just ask. But yeah, that's my video on things that bother me, and that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in my next one. Comment down below what you guys think. Like, what do you guys think about people just starting random conversation that have little to nothing to start, like just random conversation starters, and it's like they're not even asking about you, like they're not even actually concerned about you? Like, how do you feel about that? Let me know. People who purposely start drama, like if you're someone who actually enjoys this, let me know. Like, maybe let me see, maybe there is something good to people studying drama, but for me it's just chaotic and unnecessary, and it gets me upset, and it gets me worked up for no reason, and it's just a whole lot of emotions going through, and I don't want to go through that. But if you're someone who likes drama, let me know. Talk to me. Like, what is it that you like about drama? Like, what is it about drama that intrigues you? I really want to know. Entitlement and lack of empathy. Like, are you an entitled person? Maybe you need to check yourself. Maybe you actually need to see your life, like, be like, maybe that life that I actually did have was a bit entitled, like just a little bit entitled. And it's like, it's okay. No one is coming for you. No one thinks you're the pit of the scum. You're not that. You can change. So long as you're making the decision, you've acknowledged you're wrong, and you're making the choice to change, there's no harm there. Lack of empathy. Everyone just needs to be empathetic. Everyone just needs to feel. Like, men need to cry more, boys need to cry more, girls need to continue speaking their minds. Like, people just need to be more honest with their emotions and actually feel, because your emotions teach you things. That's a big factor. That's, I think, a thing that not a lot of people realize. Emotions teach you things. Like, your anger teaches you something, your fear teaches you something, your sorrow teaches, everything teaches us something. And it's like, we just have to be willing to be still and learn. And ridiculous expectations. Like, what are some ridiculous expectations that people have of you, or have imply that they have this expectation of you. Like they haven't blatantly said it to your face, but it's like the way they act or the subliminals that they send your way is like, okay, they definitely expect this to go down. And it's like, tell me, like, what are some of the expectations? What are some of the expectations that you don't like? Other than that, be sure to like the video, continue the conversation down below, and I will see you guys in my next one.